to contribute. And that's right, I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season too. So I came in ready.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Young. Into the lane. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Screen by Capella. Young from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
About a minute into this first quarter.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Here's Paul after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Bridges. Shoots. Capella with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Reddish. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Paul. Jacks up at 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Free throw line jumper. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Goes up on the wing. Young can't hit. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Crowder, that's good.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
Pass to Reddish. To the inside. Capella. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Young against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
They now take the lead. Ayton's got his second basket.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Paul with it. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by Bridges.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
nails it from beyond the arc.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Pass to Ayton. Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. Ayton. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Paul. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Second chance effort. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Young. He has 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. And Bridges, here we go. Capella with a block. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. With the drive. Reddish on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Reddish has got 5 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Paul. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Paul with a steal. Pass to Ayton.
Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Paul. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Bogdanovich from long range. Up top, Young. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on Deandre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Young. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Bridges outside. On the take. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Here's Paul. He's got 6. Shoots over Young. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Stolen by Capella. It's 2-on-1, and there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team 4.
Stolen by Ayton.
Well, he needs to take a deep breath and start playing with more control. Those 5 turnovers aren't helping them stay in this fight.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Young. Atlanta again missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Crowder with a steal. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Ayton. And Bridges, here we go. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Young. Now Collins to stop the run. And Collins with the slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Hey, rejected by Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "12 seconds left in the second period. Outside Young. Reddish on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Suns on top, leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Abdul Nader, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Johnson in at the 4.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
And here's Payne outside, rebounded by the Hawks. Stolen by Payne. And stolen by Williams. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Ooh, McGee with the block. They recover it. Here's Hunter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
The kick out to Williams. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, Luke Williams is the best 6th man we've ever seen, and this guy, instant offense.
Outside Payne. It's deflected. Left side Williams. Deflects the pass. Ooh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Right against Payne. Pass to Shaman. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. The shot misses. Great D that time from Gallinari. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Ooh, McGee with the block. And here's Wright from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. It's stolen by Wright. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Gallinari. The kick to Hunter. Over Payne. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Shaman into the lane. The shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Right against Payne. Outside Hunter. He takes it in. Here's Jang. The layup misses. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Hunter on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. There's 1:17 left in the third. Drains the triple.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Jang. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, off the pick and pop and pick and roll, Zhang's improvement has been dramatic.
Here's Shaman. Williams defending. The three. Shaman, no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Down low. Here's Gallinari. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Here's Shaman. Williams defending. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Just 4 to shoot.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And there's the rejection. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substituting for the Suns.
Paul with it. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Suns lead by 8. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Suns. Cuts off the pass. Launches a 3. Ooh, Paul with the block.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. Deandre Ayton's timing excellent.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Paul. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Paul with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Booker. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
Atlanta on D. 8-point game. Outside Paul. Shoots over Capella.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And they pick up 2. And the Suns lead by 10.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to break his ice. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead. Paul against Young. Oh, rejected by Ayton. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Crowder with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Over Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Capella. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Deandre Ayton.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. From deep, Capella. Crowder grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy.
Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. They get it back. Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Atlanta. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now O'Neal. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Going inside. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Conley after the basket by Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Reddish. Rebounded by the Jazz. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Mike Conley grabs the miss. Bogdanovich with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Sinks the three-pointer.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Young outside. In the corner, Collins with it. Poked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Shoots it up. Misses off the right iron. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Herter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day. That's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponent.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Now here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Young for 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Collins. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Conley against Young. The dish now to Capella. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Gobert. Conley against Young. Again, Conley missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Herter, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Gobert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Young passes to Collins. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now, here is O'Neal. And here's Conley outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good, close contest so far.
Your Jazz dancers. Your Jazz dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert, and the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Conley with it. 8 points for him. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Offline with the baseline jumper. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Finally, the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Here's Hurt after the basket by Utah. Beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Utah leading by 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young outside. Will it go? Passes it to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Outside Conley. And there's the drive. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Now Mitchell, after the missed 3 from Cam Reddish.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Conley up top. 14 points for him. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Shots good from Young.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Here's Conley. Here's the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Tries the spin move. Young converts after the nice spin. Young's got 10 points.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Conley into the lane. And Capella sends it back. They retain possession. There's O'Neal with the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pass to Herter. And he lays it straight in. Herter's got his second bucket of the night.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here's Gay into the lane, and Capella sends it back. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trailing.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Llewellyn. Clock at 4. Pass to Chang. For the lead.
Great pressure. Hard to see over Mount Whiteside.
Chang, no luck. Clarkson goes in. That one goes. Count it. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the night. The Hawks trail by 3. Right outside. Pass to Williams. Gallinari a screen on Clarkson. Right down low. And he gets the bucket. Wright's got his first 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williams against Clarkson. Gay dishes to Whiteside. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Good. Nice job down low. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Chang with the screen for Wright. Down low. And finished off by Chang.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Utah with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Oni passes to Clarkson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Hogs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Right, the pass to Chang for the lead, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Gallinari. The pass to Luau for the tie. And that one is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good on the triple. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Williams outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he hits it to tie the game up. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Oni. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clarkson on the wing. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for your Jazz.
Mitchell against Jang. And the rejection by Jang. And he recovers it. And stolen by Wright. Pass to Luwawu for the lead. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the 3 by Atlanta. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Pocket 6. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
And Mitchell drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Wright looking around. Kicks it to Jang. Dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Jang. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off the screen, you expect Gallinari to shoot. Instead, drops it to the roller. Nice play.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 3. And
Your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell to the middle. It's good. And the Hogs lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
And Young kicks to Capella. Passes it to Reddish. Gobert against Capella. Young passes to Capella. Over Gobert. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here is Mitchell. Spins. Outside Conley. To take the lead. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Hawks leading. Here's Herter. Kicks it out to Collins. For the three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Young.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
With the drive. The pass to Collins. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. To the paint to take the lead. Conley's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Dishes to Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Tries from 10. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Collins with it. Conley picks him up. Pass to Reddish. Collins against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Young. On deep. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 3. Bogdanovich goes in. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Young for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Collins. Conley with a wide open look. Oh, and they take the lead.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Conley against Young. In the corner. Herter with it. It's money from deep.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Conley feeling it out. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. And the Jazz, another 3.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Young against Conley. Young pass to Herter. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. Yes!
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Here's Herter.
Let's make
the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Utah who springs by with the win.
I want to keep getting.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And the 3 off target. On the wing, Mitchell. Pulls it. And Ayton pulls it down. Bridges, left side. Pass to Ayton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Conley. To the middle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Paul. Now Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And Conley grabs the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
With the crossover. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Paul. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Conley passes to Gobert. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Outside Conley. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Booker against Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Gobert finds Conley. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got his second bucket on the night.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Now here's Mitchell. No good on the 3.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Second team foul.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Jazz ball.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Outside Paul. Right side Booker from the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Conley. Misses from close range. Bridges outside. To the left side wing. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Back to Crowder. From deep. Booker with it. Five on the clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
For Utah, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 5 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. He's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Here's Mitchell. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Deandre Ayton.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Bridges down low. They get it again. To the inside. Second chance shot. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. Ayton, no good. For Utah, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's Mitchell. Hauled in by Paul.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Now here's Booker. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Tipped. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker, the pass to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Conley against Paul. Over Conley. Out to Bridges. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Mitchell from deep 3-point range. The rebound by Bridges.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Conley against Paul. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
Outside Bogdanovich. Left side Conley. Picked by Bogdanovich. Conley goes in. And the shot goes. Conley's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Pass to Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Bogdanovich. The ball's knocked loose. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, up by 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
JaVale McGee out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdel Nader. And it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Payne drives. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Gay. Utah trailing here. Driving inside. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Whiteside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Shaman. Shots blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
6 to shoot. Goes up from the block. Here's McGee. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. McGee's got his first bucket in this one. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Johnson. Outside Payne. Back to Johnson. That one no good. And it's Utah the other way.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Back to Ingles. From downtown. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns trailing. Pass to Nader from outside the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, BA, that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Lets it go from 11, and that one's long.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Up top, Payne fires the three, and the Suns get another three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Clarkson's got room. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Phoenix has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. The rebound by Oni. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Gay with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gay.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
46 seconds left in the third. Pass to Payne. Driving to the basket. It's tipped.
By using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. Outside, Ingles. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Gay with the miss. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns, Devin Booker.
Mitchell against Booker. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And the basket by Bridges.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Conley up top. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Conley drops them both.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Third team foul.
First one falls. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Conley against Paul. Crowder, pass to Ayton. Ayton with the stuff.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Utah leading. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Going inside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. And the Suns get another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell into the lane. From deep, Conley. They get it again.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Paul against Conley. Out to Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Conley. Crowder with a steal. And stolen by Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Mike Conley.
Good play by Crowder there. He uses that fake, and the defense got fooled a little bit, and then he drew the foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Outside Paul. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Yep, that one's good.
Here's Paul showing his strength there, just pulling his way past the defense in that aggressive coverage.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's Utah scoring again.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Utah.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. 43 seconds left in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's a 3 from Paul. O'Neal pulls it in. Gobert against Ayton. Now Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
It's been a long...
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Phoenix's ball.
Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him, who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Young drives in, fires for 3. Here's Collins. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Al Paul after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Bogdanovich left side. Shot clock at 3. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Paul. Driving to the basket. Missed inside.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
It's Collins with the drive. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And Collins gets double-teamed. Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Bridges. Kept alive. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. The Hawks call timeout.
So it's the Hawks now. 7-point differential.
Make some noise!
Young from outside buries the long-range jumper.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range, knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
Now here's Paul.
Trae Young.
Now here's Bridges. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Paul. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks trail by 4. Inside, here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Paul dishes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. And Young, here we go. And the reject. rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when Deandre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Young up top, defended by Paul. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Paul looking over the floor. Passes it to Bridges. It's up a three. Atlanta with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Outside Crowder. He feeds it to Ayton. It's tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the dunk by Capella.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
"19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Young launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. With the step back, the drive by Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 2. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul goes in. Tries again. Nifty move. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Drives to the hoop. That is the pass to Collins. Bridges left side. Here's Crowder. Good work defensively by Capella.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Young with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Booker, right side. And he drives in, and Capella sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. On defense, Atlanta. They trail by 3. Booker the pass to Crowder. Plays it up and banks it in. Crowder's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment. Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Young. And the rejection by Ayton.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Ball against Young. In the corner, Crowder with it. Booker outside. 5 on the clock.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Bridges outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Young for three. The Hawks again can't hit. Phoenix leading by 3. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Capella, and the Suns miss again. The Hawks trail by 3. Young up top, defended by Bridges. Here's Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Ball outside to the inside. Here's Ayton. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball against Young. Here's Bogdanovich, and the shot goes down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ayton a screen on Young. Paul with the 3. 46 seconds left now here in the second. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Paul's shot is off. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Reddish with the ball. Working on Booker. Here's Young. And the rejection by Ayton. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
The Hawks, 20.
and in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for Atlanta, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the point guard. Here's Chang. Hunter on the wing. Gallinari outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Chang for the lead. And another shot. The kick out to Williams. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Blocking foul called on Deandre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
And Herder gets it to go.
Assist goes to
Herder's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Here's Payne. Rebound by the Hawks. Chang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Herder. And it's off from 3-point range.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
McGee inside. Gallinari on him. McGee's shot is off. And Williams, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
How about the handle of Lou Williams? So comfortable making moves off the dribble.
Kane looking around. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
Kane hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Williams passes to Gallinari. It's good from long range. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Kane passes to Shamet. To the left wing. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nader's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Williams. And a missed layup. For Phoenix, they've had just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McGee a screen. Going inside. And it's Shamet missing.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Jang, no luck. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Suns trail by 4. Now the pass to Shamet. McGee a screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jang. Puts the move on. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. Williams passes to Jang. And stolen by Payne. Here's Johnson with a tie. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Gallinari outside. In the corner. Herter with it. Gallinari surveying the D. Up and in on the layup. Gallinari's got 5 now.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. And the rejection by Jang. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks ahead, leading by just 2. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Stolen by Collins. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. Nice move. And it's Reddish laying it in. Reddish has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Paul with the bucket.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Young passes to Capella. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Young's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 1.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The Hawks again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And the dunk by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. There's the drive. And it's in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Young is double. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off target from three-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. Back to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Capella. Offline with his 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Young with the ball. Bridges covering. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing. And Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
Young against Paul. With the drive. Reddish. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Ayton.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul outside. Passes it to Bridges. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Knocked loose. And here's Young. Pass to Reddish. From deep three-point range, it's in! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
There's the pass to Bridges. Off target from downtown. Atlanta calls timeout.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Coming live from Untitled Chapter.
And here's a timeout for Monty Williams.
It's T-shirt ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Young with the ball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
And it's Paul penetrating. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Now, here's Reddish. He started close, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Deandre Hunter.
Young looking around. In the corner, Collins with it. 6 to shoot. Let's go. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And the layup falls. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Well, Deandre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Young up top. In the corner, Collins with it. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Here's Paul. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, what a strong take on the and one. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Ball against Young. Collins trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Young. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the 4 as we've gotten this overtime period underway. It out to Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Young outside. Capella finds Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Back to Capella. They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. And here's the fast break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's Jay Crowder demonstrating how strong he is. He's dominating the defense with his ability to play through contact.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And it's Deandre Hunter with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Phoenix with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bridges outside. Double by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for Phoenix.
And so both free throws are good. That's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
small forward. Now introducing the starters for York.
And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Bogdanovic. Conley, he's open. Who drains the 19-footer.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
It's stolen. On the wing, Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Reddish on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Young. And he can't bank that one in.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Bogdanovic from long range. Atlanta again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Here's Conley. And he makes it on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 5.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Outside Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Conley finds Gobert. Right side Bogdanovic. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley against Young. Collins outside. Gobert inside. Hangs in the air.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side Conley. Back to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Collins with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Inside. Reddish. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket on the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Young. Pass to Reddish. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Conley against Young. Back to Conley. Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. Bogdanovic from long range. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Conley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
Atlanta timeout. It's time for T-shirt. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Young, here we go. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, up 9. And we'll be back short.
Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanović. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to O'Neal. There's the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young, the pass to Bogdanović. Here's Reddish. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Now here's Conley. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Gobert. 3-pointer O'Neal. Gets the 3 ball to go. O'Neal's got 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And a deep 3 from Young. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Outside Young. From outside, off the mark.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Takes a 3. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Outside Conley, pass to Bogdanović, shoots over Collins, and it's Bogdanović that time on the assist by Conley. Bogdanović has got 4 points in the quarter. Conley against Young. Drops in the layup for 2.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Conley with the ball. He has 6. To the wing, right side. Pass to Bogdanović. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Right side Young. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Young's got 10 points. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Young with the bucket.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, they pick off the pass. Capella with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And here's Collins for three. Drops in the three. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
From deep, Conley. They get it back. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins with the defensive effort.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Launches it. And the Hawks with another three. Here's Mitchell. It's good if it goes. And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10.
22.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will.
32.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first two quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Now Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Now here's Herder. Gallinari with a screen on Clarkson. Pocket 4. Herder can't hit. Utah has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And stolen by Herder. It's tipped. Williams passes to Gallinari. Stolen by Ingles. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And that one's good. Clarkson. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Hunter on the wing. Ingles defending. Back to Jang. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Herder. It's stolen by Clarkson. And here come the Jazz again. Utah with a fast break. Ingles from outside knocks down the triple. Ingles has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Outside, Williams. To halt the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Whiteside's got his first points in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hunter, good.
A 42% three-point shooter in college. Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Clarkson outside. The kick out to Gay. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line. And Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gallinari with a screen. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. Gay outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside, Williams. Off target with the 3. Utah has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Oni. Gay outside. Deflected.
When you watch Kevin Huerter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Gallinari finds Hunter. Driving in, and he dunks it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Gay. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Gallinari's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gay outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Here's Gallinari. Clarkson grabs a miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Ingles. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 seconds.
Here's Oni. Williams defending.
Great pressure. Hard to see over Mount Whiteside.
And here at the end of the third, it's a dub.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. Here's Whiteside, and it's Whiteside with a big finish.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
And here is Williams. Pass to Gallinari. It's Huerter on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Ingles, no good. And Atlanta shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. To the inside. Jang gets the bucket.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Conley against Young. Here's Mitchell. The shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Young way outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. The bank shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And Reddish, here we go. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. The 3 from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Bogdanovich, that's good. 1:57 left in the game. Conley against Young. Here's Conley from deep. He can't hit that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Stolen by Collins. Left side, Bogdanovich. From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Blocked!
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And a deep 3 from Young. That 3's off the mark. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
From deep 3-point range. Doesn't go that time.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back.
Thanks, Allie. Great.
Devin Booker. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
All up top, covered by Conley. Bridges kicks to Paul. Back to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. A nice shot by Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Crowder with the ball. Booker with no one around. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Oh, Ayton in position. That shot off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Another miss by Utah. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Ayton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Paul's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one, good.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 8. The pass to Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. For 3, Bridges. The shot, no good. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You do it, man.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Here's Mitchell. And the shot is long. Phoenix leading by 6. Bridges for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Paul outside. Five to shoot. Here's Bridges.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Another shot. No good from Booker.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on. Get down.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz trail by 11. Clarkson outside. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Game with it, Chris Paul covering Whiteside, and it's straight in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Paul looking around. It's stolen. Here's Gay. Count that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And the Suns miss again. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Gay. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And so Gay nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Payne. There's the dish to McGee. Back to Payne. Wide open look. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Whiteside finds Clarkson. And it's good for 2.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Payne looking around. Down low. Here's Shamet. Shoots over Clarkson. It's deflected. Payne with it. Now guarded by Payne. Oni passes to Ingles. Pass to Oni. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. McGee against Whiteside. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Payne passes to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Nobody near Gay. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. All right, David, thank you. And stay. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Booker up top. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ball passes to Bridges. Over O'Neal. Bridges misses. Jazz trail by 8. Passes to Mitchell. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ball against Conley. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. High post shot. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Over Mitchell. And the Suns miss again. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Driving to the basket. Here's Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns leading by 6. Paul passes to Ayton. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
And Paul drills both of them. Jazz trail by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Booker against Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Payne kicks to Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 10.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Now Ingles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
1:12 left in the third. Here's Payne. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
From the baseline. Phoenix grabs the miss. The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Johnson.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And Johnson drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Gay. Another miss by Utah.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Payne dishes to Johnson. Three-pointer. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 12. Oni passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni to stop the drought. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Nader into the three, the small forward.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's Shamet missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Gay in the corner. The Jazz working the ball around now. And there's the drive. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Jordan Clarkson. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Utah. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Lock at 6. Takes a 3. They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Paul against Conley. Pass to Bridges. From the arc. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Booker against Mitchell. The drive by Booker. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trail by 7. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert with the screen on Bridges. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Bridges against Mitchell. The pass to Paul. Knocked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Paul with the steal. Ayton against Bogdanovich. Bridges left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Bridges. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Conley with the 3.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the paint. Gobert against Ayton. Bridges outside. A new 14 for the Suns. Ayton finds Bridges. All up top, over by Conley. Back to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Suns leading by 7. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Crowder. Pass to Booker. Latrey. Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. For 3, Mitchell. Jay Crowder pulls it in. The Suns shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Paul. Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 9.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Booker looking around. Inside. Paul can't get it to go. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. A three from Bogdanovich. Paul grabs the board. On the wing, Bridges. To the inside. Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. And here's Mitchell from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. From deep. No good there. So the Suns win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think...